So now, Bun, were there ever any times during your career, and this was for you too, Corey Mo, where you got to places that you were trying to get to and you realized that it wasn't shit?
Yeah, I wouldn't say necessarily places. At some point, you're going to get invited into a house. Mm-hmm. And the house is going to be broken down into certain rooms. Mm-hmm. And these rooms are designated by activities. Mm. So if you don't do the activities, you don't get in the room, right? So like me, I smoke weed. You know, I don't do cocaine. So I'm never going to be allowed into the cocaine room.
I'm with you.
You know what I'm saying? So there's some of these houses and parties I've been invited to, and you get there and you realize, this ain't for me.
Yeah.
I wanted to see, could I get invited and get in that hole? And then you get in that hole and realize, man, I don't do this shit.
Yeah.
I don't fuck around like this. You open the wrong room door, you be like, oh, damn, bro, that's how you move? My bad, you know? And so, you know, sometimes you think you want to be in these rooms with these people, and you get in the room and you realize it's not where you want to be or where you need to be. Sometimes people walk in them houses and be like, shit, I can't believe it took this long to get here. Where have you been? You know, and it's really just up to, again, who it is you are and what you want out of this shit. Mm-hmm. People get into this music thing for a lot of different reasons, you know? Mm-hmm. And so when you see people, doing this and like, man, he doing good, but why he ain't focus on this, and that? Oh man, all that nigga want to do is this.
Exactly.
And you think that's an exaggeration, and you watch these people over 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, nigga old as hell still doing the same shit. Like, you haven't leveled up. You making a little more money, but you still in the same place doing the same shit. You ain't grew up yet, my nigga.
Come on. What about you, Corey Mo?
I don't know, man. I mean, I hate whenever I link up with a certain artist or somebody I look up to that's real dope, and I get in the studio with them and it just ruined the vibe on the kind of person they is, or something they said, or if they talking down on somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I done ran across that a couple times, man. It just make me not even want to work with that artist no more.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I hate that situation, but that's definitely happened a lot.
Having people like the Bun and the Pimp around with the vast wealth of knowledge that they have, how has that impacted you, Corey Mo? Obviously, it's helped you with the longevity side of things, but mentally navigating the game, how has it impacted you?
Man, it just taught me how to just stay the course and just never give up, man. You know what I'm saying? These dudes never give up. They consistent, constantly beating down doors and you know what I mean, just changing the game, man. Just being around that and watching it makes you want to be that. You know what I mean? So, shit, that's pretty much it on that. But look, I you know what? I got a question.
Come on with it.
Can you ask Bun what's up with the UGK and Ball and G versus?
What's up with the UGK and Ball and G verses? And I got a follow up to that.
What are you talking about? What verses? What you talking?
Come on, man.
Oh, verse? I thought you meant like rap verses. I thought you meant like, hold up, we got a remix or something
Come
from
on,
the album?
Swiss.
Yeah, no, I'm just, we just waiting our turn, you know. And it doesn't surprise me that we haven't went yet, but because when I reached out to Swizz about doing it, was probably about 2 weeks after Paul reached out, because Paul and Bone were going to do it separately, and then they reached out to Swizz and asked if Swizz wanted them to do it with verses, and Swizz said,
so they were just going to be cold-blooded to do their own thing?
Yeah, but this is literally when it first started. This was like within the first month. First 6 weeks of verses, like starting. This is back with RZA and Premier and all that type of stuff. So I said, look, if y'all gonna do it, I said, why don't you see if they want let y'all do it with them? And they reached out and they fucked with it, and so I talked to Ball and G about, the idea of doing one. Mm-hmm. They were open to it, and we reached out to Swizz, and we had a couple of dates on the table, but then like we got pushed back with the Gladys Knight situation, with Patti LaBelle. We got pushed back after Earth, Wind and Fire, Isley Brothers, the one after George Floyd's death, when they did the gospel one, with Kirk Franklin. So it's just a couple of times. Yeah, it's a couple of times we've gotten pushed back. But look, Ball and G and UGK have been here for 30 plus years. The music is timeless. We can wait a couple of months if need be, and if it never happened, you know, we know that our people appreciate our music.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? So
True.
would we like to do it? Yeah, if it makes sense and we got the time and it can look the way it need to look. But until then, we just gonna keep grinding like we've been grinding. We've been outside of the mainstream media outlets and involvement with that type of shit this long. So, you know.
That brings me to another good question, but I got to get in the question for my slick producer back there, Shard, as well. Shard wants to know about UGK versus Mobb Deep, because y'all got similar situations going on, being that one half was a producer, the other half was a writer, you know, and what would you think about a North versus South versus as well, in tandem with the 8Ball MJG as well?
I mean, I don't know about in tandem. That's a lot. The whole idea of doing something like that is not, you know, it's not far-fetched.
Yeah.
The problem with these verses is the arena. Like, if UGK and Mobb Deep does a versus, where do we do it?
Ooh.
Right? What's the neutral ground?
Yeah, you could do it in Atlanta because they love that. Like, Atlanta just open to every damn body.
Yeah, but I still win in Atlanta, hands down.
True.
I still win in Atlanta, hands down. Like, you would have to maybe go to, like, a Virginia.
Yeah.
Right? Where it's, like, kind of right on the border. Like, if you go to certain parts of Virginia, like Norfolk, Virginia is the South. Virginia Beach, it may be a little bit closer to the East Coast. You can't say D.C., because D.C., in my mind, is way closer to the South. You know, Philly, maybe.
Yeah.
You know, I still think, like, they would kill us in Philly, though.
Yeah.
You know? It's just great verse. Look at Ball G and UGK. Where do we do
That's
that?
what I'm about to say.
And I think that's one of the big...
Atlanta.
Maybe Atlanta.
Oh yeah, hell yeah! Y'all bring that down here. That's gonna be a good ass weekend.
Everybody
Oh
coming.
my god!
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my god! That's gonna be like the Super Bowl.
Alex Carl Swiss booked the dome. Let's go.
Exactly.
Come on, man. Everybody going.